Hey, it's Devin from RC Plays Power 100, and I'm going to do my first ever review today, and that'll be one of the Traxxas Slash 4x4. So, the format of my reviews are going to be pros, cons, and upgrades that I think are essential for this car to run at its peak performance. So, I'm going to start off with the pros. Pros is the body is very attractive looking. At first I didn't really like it, but now I'm really starting to like it. It is cons about it, very kind of flimsy. Already got some cracks on the back, and likes to catch dirt, but that's not really the body's fault at all. Okay, I'm going to start with the pros. Is that stock, it comes with a brushless system. That's a huge pro for me. You're paying under $500 from RTR and you're getting brushless. That's pretty typical, but this brushless system is incredibly powerful, especially when you're running off of a 3-cell LiPo. Some cons about this power system is the motor really likes to run hot on the 3S LiPo. So it'll run about 150 degrees. That's hot. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out a hole right here. Hopefully that'll hit the motor, but I don't think it will. If that doesn't work, I'm going to get a heat sink with a fan on it, and that'll work. The ESC with the fan does really keep good temperatures. It's very cool. Let's see, pros about the steering servo. It is a waterproof steering servo. Cons, it's very underpowered. It's let's just say it doesn't have really enough power, or I don't know, just it seems like it definitely lacks power, and this truck should definitely deserve a better servo. So that's maybe one thing I will upgrade again. Receiver is 2.4 gigahertz along with the Traxxas TQ transmitter, top qualifier. That's a very good radio system. Never had any problems with it. Of course, because that is 2.4 gigahertz. Let's see, bumpers are very durable. I know some people have been upgrading the RPM, but, so far I haven't had any problems with both rear and front bumpers, pros. Pros about the battery. Well, the battery hatch, well, there really isn't any. There's just a battery compartment. But some cons is, in order to fit a decent sized 3-cell LiPo, let's say 4,000 or 5,000 milliamp, you need to buy the extender kit. It's only $6, but that's $6 you probably shouldn't need to spend. Maybe it costs like $1 to make, so I think they maybe should have included that in the first round of production for these, instead of having to buy it separately in order to run a decent sized 3S. But it's okay. It was only $6, so I'm not really angry about that. The platform itself is fairly durable. The main chassis is made of a higher quality gray plastic rather than the lower quality black plastic that this part of the truck is made out of. The gray plastic is more durable, just a higher quality plastic. Just like you have higher quality different kinds of aluminums, you have higher quality plastics as well. Drivetrain is very durable, except these axle drive shafts. They're really weak. They like to break. So what I ended up doing for the rear is upgrading to, what's this company name? I forget. Here it is. Tekno Performance Parts. I ended up upgrading to their metal universal shafts. They're incredibly durable. I've been running them since about this afternoon, and they're very good. Haven't had any problems with the front shafts. They seem okay, but they do sustain a lot less torque than the back, so the back definitely needs those. It was a very expensive upgrade, about $45. You're getting the rear bearing carriers, because the rear bearing carriers will need a much larger bearing in order to fit the shaft, but obviously they will come with everything you need, and very easy to assemble. Let's see. Shocks. Shocks are nice, actually. People have been upgrading the big bores, but right now, I don't really see the reason for me. That is for me. Obviously, there's a lot more hardcore bashers than me. I take it off 4-foot jumps. We race it in the dirt. We go in the woods. We made a track in the woods. Basically, that's all I do. I'm not like the people who ramp it off of school buses and things like that. For me, these shocks will do. A couple spacers, rise the body, raise the chassis up a little bit by moving it in closer in the A-arm. It'll do. Okay, so I think we're going to start off with some upgrades, the upgrades part. Now there's a couple that I think we should go over in order to make this car reach its top performance. One of those is going to be the Dean's connector on the ESC. Very easy to do. Just snip off the old connector, you know, that. This is an upgrade I do. Some people prefer the Traxxas connectors. I prefer the Dean's just because they're a lot easier to use. Obviously, I don't really think there is any performance. It's just that that's what all my batteries are. Obviously, the rear drive shafts are going to be an upgrade you'll definitely want to do. RPM A-arms is definitely an upgrade you're going to want to do. That's an essential for this truck because the ones that come with it are okay, but the RPM ones will not break, and if they do, you send them in, they give you new ones for free. Upgrades. Tires, oh my god, I can't stress enough. These tires, the stock ones are horrible. They're made of a very, very tough, hard compound, so they get no traction at all. The ones I got are these Dynamite Speed Tread Konekt with a K. They're very good tires. I've had these for a couple of days. They've shown minimal signs of wear, and I do road to speed laps. I do dirt, very well packed dirt, very loose dirt, all kinds of terrain, and these tires are holding up very, very good. I'm impressed to give them 5 out of 5. And with the stock tires, I don't see any wheelies happening, but with these tires on road, it'll wheelie. You can't keep the front end down. In fact, the body's getting very scratched up on the top because of the wheelies. So I'm going to have to find out a way, maybe get a center diff to stop the wheelies. It's, you know, for 5 minutes they're fun, then they just get annoying. Let's see. Shock towers seem good, nice and sturdy. Diffs hold up well. Differentials are holding up very well. Steering servo, as I said, it's okay. Would I get another steering servo to replace this one? No. I get a RC Nightmare did one when they got Team Associated servo. May get one of those when this one dies. I only replace things when things break, and that A-arms broke, drive shafts kept breaking. Yep, so those are things I get. I only get things when I break them. Don't see these shocks breaking anytime soon. But when they do, I'm going to get the big bore shocks, Traxxas big bores, because they seem like they'll work out pretty well. So overall review, I give this a 8.5 out of 10. Just because you're going to need to throw in some extra upgrades, but you know, that's on every truck. You're going to put upgrades on a truck. There's no truck that you don't really need to get upgrades on. I mean, with this one, you're going to want to get the arms, rear drive shafts. I just put Dean's. It's not really an upgrade you need to do. Tires are a must. You must get new tires if you want to reach top performance. I mean, the stock ones, I can't recommend those tires. They're just pretty bad. So, those are the upgrades I think you should get. Overall, this is a very good truck. It's good for the racer because it's very fast, but it does not have the best center of gravity. So if you are a racer, I would definitely put the sway bars on there. Well, they will help with your control, stop the rolling, all that stuff. But for me, I'm just a casual basher. I don't really see the use for those. Maybe I'll start racing competitively someday, but I don't see it right now. Just, you know, casual basher. So, yeah, that's the review of the Traxxas Slash 4x4. Any questions? Comment down below. Please like, because, you know, I don't like making YouTube videos and then no one likes them. It just, you know, takes a lot out of my time. So, yeah, just rate, comment, subscribe, and if you like my videos, my channel is RC Plainflower 100. And, yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Peace.